12 years, I think now, 2009 up to now, we started this project here. And the idea was to get boys from the streets and give them an alternative home. Because in Kenya, there are many children who are not really having the chance to have their parents all alive, or it's just because the parents are too poor and they cannot even get food. Maybe the parents are sick and they end up trying to survive on their own on the streets. I always tell this story sometimes when I'm playing music, and I tell people, yeah, you can imagine that what makes somebody to think that the only safest place to live is in the street when you're 4 years, when you're 3 years. Imagine what provokes a child of 3 years to think that home is not the best place, but just to live out there on the street. That must not be an easy thing. When I was 3 years of age, I got some problems, but still there was somebody responsible at that stage of my life. That is a very vulnerable stage. I always see people going with their kids, the mothers working with their kids, fathers working with their kids or driving with their kids, and how they protect somebody of this age, not only because they are children, but sometimes even I see parents protecting their kids of 20 years, 30 years, even 50 years. A father is always a father, protect their child, whether they are old or young. I just imagine that for these children who really definitely need somebody to be there for them, but they have to be their own father or their mother. That is a difficult problem that we are trying to solve here in this place. And of course, there are different kind of things that we are doing here in this home. We designed it to take care of at least 22 boys. And the expectation is that when the boys are here in this home, that they can go to school. Initially, I feel that sometimes I had my own vision, but after the process of working with these boys, I learned not to live my own vision anymore. I have learned more and more to try to zero down and just try to really understand what is the vision of these boys and what do they really want to become. Because my vision was, I would like to design a home where everybody wants to go to university. Nothing but the